Chapter 12. Reform of the Pagan Arab. Islam brought about revolutionary changes in the culture of the pagan Arabs. The pagan Arabs were idolaters. Every tribe had its own idol. Islam swept away clean every trace of idolatry from the Arabian Peninsula. Islam was the pioneer in introducing revolutionary social reforms. Islam rooted out the evils that were rampant in those days. Human conscience was dead in realizing the felony. Plundering, killing, and drunken revelries were considered heroic actions. Moral values had no place in the code of their life. Women were taken to be chattels for amusement. Liquor and gambling were the favorite pastimes of the nobles. Such a state of life was not peculiar to Arabs alone. The absence of moral values was prevalent throughout the world. Rome and Persia were the centers of contemporary imperial civilizations. Their centers of government were notorious for profane debauchery. Moral scruples were absent throughout the world. It is the living historical contribution of the Holy Prophet. Since his teachings, the world at large came to appreciate the value of morality. Islam inspired all the people of the world with the consciousness of moral values. The teaching of the Holy Prophet has deeply impressed every section of the world. 1. The pagan Arabs treated women as chattels. They even buried alive their newborn daughters as they were taken to be a disgrace or a burden. Islam raised the status of women. Women were given rights and privileges equal to men. 2. Husbands and wives were given the status of equality. 3. Even slave girls were declared worthy of respect. 4. Infanticide and the killing of girls was strictly forbidden. 5. Motherhood was held in high esteem. 6. Plurality of wives was permitted in extraordinary circumstances, with a strict injunction to maintain justice. 7. For the sake of family organization, man is held responsible for the maintenance and decency in family life. Man is designated to be the head of the family. 8. Women are entitled to inherit and own property. 9. Women are permitted to earn their livelihood. 10. Forms of excessive indulgence and gambling are strictly forbidden. Among the pagan Arabs, liquor and gambling were their favorite pastimes. Islam drove away such pursuits from the Arabian Peninsula. 11. Usury and lending when taking advantage of a person's needy state are not permitted. Usury was very common among the pagan Arabs. Islam banished it totally from the Arab world. 12. Discrimination or racism should not be tolerated. Among pagan Arabs, tribal prejudice was very strong. Islam inculcated a spirit of fraternity among all the Arabs, and righteousness is now recognized as the distinctive mark of honor. The savage, nomadic traits of the behavior of pagan life were obliterated by the preachings of Islam and were taught to be good, noble and generous. Islam radically changed the cultural texture of the Arabs and turned it into an ideal society.